Today we're doing something a tad, a pinch, a smidgen, bit different. Today we're actually reacting to some TikTok videos that I found on, guess what, TikTok. So today I'm actually gonna be reacting to these videos, seeing how people actually live here in Northwest Arkansas, and let's see what actual thoughts people have living here in the area. So, let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a real estate broker located in the dumpster fire, the horrible, the no good state of Illinois, the worst. Anyways, I could have moved anywhere I wanted to in America. I could have moved to Huntsville, I could have moved to Tennessee, Kentucky, Florida, Colorado, Arizona, anywhere I wanted to in America, but I chose Northwest Arkansas. And it is by far the best place to live in America, by far. If you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, call me, text me, let's meet up for coffee and talk about, again, why Northwest Arkansas is, again, the best place to live in America, by far. So without further ado, let's jump right into the content.
Perception I had of Arkansas prior to moving here was completely wrong, and I have made a video about this before, but you guys are not understanding. People in Colorado and Wyoming think that it's sticky and humid and hot year round here. This is what I wore to work today. I woke up to snow today and I could not be happier about it. I freaking love having it.
All right, so she's obviously filming this recently. We actually did get some early snow here early December, which in my opinion, since I've lived here, it's kind of rare. Before I moved here a couple years back, 5 years ago, there was a time period where it didn't snow at all. I do admit, I come from Chicago, I don't care for snow at all anymore, but for someone who loves that kind of stuff and loves the snow, great. It just certainly didn't stick here, that's for sure. It melted within right away. But we do get a snowfall every once in a while, which I do admit, it's kind of fun to see. Now, again, coming from Chicago, I've had enough of that. But anyways, let's move on.
True winter. The fall that we just had lasted probably 6 weeks longer than I've ever seen. I've grown up to be so biased thinking that Colorado and Wyoming with the mountains and everything, granted gorgeous and I absolutely love it there, fall doesn't last very long because it gets so windy and cold so fast it just wipes all the colors out. Fayetteville, I felt like I was in a simulation Hallmark movie because the colors lasted so long, and then I wake up December 1st, very timely for our very first snow of the season. Like, is this place even real?
Yeah, so fall lasts forever here, and I do know what she's saying, especially because if you spend any time in Colorado or Wyoming, great for like a real short period of time, beautiful, like beautiful mountain, the whole thing, but it is such a short period of time. The snow comes, the wind comes, and it's just bitterly cold. So I get what she's saying here. And going back to the Fayetteville Hallmark, people always, like, if I say Fayetteville's a Hallmark town, yeah, sure. I mean, yes, I know it's a college town, but it is the iconic old buildings, trees, very like, it just looks beautiful. Like Hallmark should shoot videos in Fayetteville, and even Bentonville to some extent too.
The thing too is like, we're gonna have a true winter and it's about to get real icy because it is more humid here obviously than Colorado and Wyoming, but I know that winter is also gonna go away. Whereas in my previous homes, Laramie and Denver, it's gonna snow on and off until about May 1. And just when you step outside in a bikini because you think it's spring, it's still winter. So I'm pleasantly surprised. And yes, everyone from Arkansas is gonna be mad. What did you think it's gonna be like? Hot? I don't know. Ask everyone else who lives in Colorado and Wyoming. We're wrong, but I love it here.
She's 100% right, and maybe it's a different perspective of someone who moved from a different place to here, but the weather's great, the Hallmark experience is on point when it comes to Fayetteville and Bentonville and other parts of Northwest Arkansas, and you really do get a long fall experience, and you do experience 4 seasons. That's something that that a lot of people do come here looking for, is especially if you're coming from either the far north or like from California or like maybe Arizona, you just don't get those 4 seasons experiences. We do have all 4 seasons here, that's for sure, but our fall is very, very long. So if you are a fall girly or fall boy, then this is certainly a place for fall for you.
This is what it's like to visit the town that started Walmart. Locals get genuinely concerned when you tell them you're traveling alone. So they'll drag you out to show you why their town is actually amazing. Ask locals about their favorite coffee shop, and you'll accidentally be invited into their friend group and immediately have lifelong friends. A random Walmart employee will convince you to visit a world-class art museum in small-town Arkansas, and somehow they're completely right.
Yeah, that's not true. That's the 2 things he mentioned there, where it's like, when you come to Northwest Arkansas, a lot of people get nervous when it comes to moving to a different place for obvious reasons, because it's new people, new everything. So I get that. But it is by far one of the most friendly places in America. And I've mentioned this before in other of my videos, but it's super common just to stand in line or do anything really, and people will strike up a conversation with you. And like you said in this video, super common to make your best friends randomly, real randomly. If you go to the farmers markets, if you go to any events, if you go to coffee shops, you're gonna meet people. That is guaranteed. And then on top of that, at the end of it, he was like, bring you to a world-class art museum. Yeah, it's wild of the amount of art and culture and everything that exists in Northwest Arkansas. He was talking about specifically Bentonville, I get that, but that is spread all across Northwest Arkansas. Whoa, 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 whoa. I made something for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to check this place out, and maybe you're looking to see if it is the best place to live in America. Secret, it is. I made 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. I have 3-day itineraries linked below. So definitely download them and use them when you get down here. Also, you might be using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. It sounds exactly what it is, literally. So enter your information below, names, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Where do you want to move to in Northwest Arkansas? Enter all the information below and make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes to home for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, every single Friday, I send an email just talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? What's going on First Thursdays? When's First Fridays? What's going on downtown Rogers? What's going on in Pinnacle? There are so many things all the time happening in Northwest Arkansas. Enter your name and email below and make sure you get that email every single Friday. But I need you to be aware, you will get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. Literally, yeah.
Special magic at Christmas time this year. Hearts are gay and merry and full of Yuletide cheer. The spirit of the saint.
That's fun because we just did the lighting ceremonies for both Fayetteville and Bentonville, which are the biggest ones here. And you really do get that true Hallmark experience, like that first person mentioned in the video with the lighting ceremonies. The Grinch comes out, Santa Claus comes out, the whole town comes out, Christmas parades. Anything that you can imagine Hallmark doing is going to be in Bentonville or Fayetteville when it comes to the lighting ceremonies. It is fantastic. It's a great time. The countdowns, the lights, everyone going on, music, the band. It's a wild experience. So if you are coming into town, and especially during like the Christmas season, first of all, if you can be here during the lighting ceremonies, which they've already passed, so maybe next year, cool. But if you do come in town, you certainly need to check out the lights in both Fayetteville and also Bentonville. Other cities have great lights, but those two are the kings when it comes to lighting ceremonies and also just Christmas lights in general. Great video, no words, it just says, don't move to Arkansas. That is one of those things that is super common that people don't understand about Arkansas, is how beautiful it is. And a lot of those videos are actually from here, like in West Fork and near the Buffalo River, which is about maybe 45, maybe an hour away, roughly. But regardless, like it was one of the weirdest things when I first moved here, going down to Devil's Den or near West Fork, or you start getting closer to the actual mountains, the water is turquoise. Like that's not an effect, it is turquoise. It is, you see with your eyes. It's not like a camera effect. It was so weird because you think that water only exists in like the Caribbean or maybe Aruba or whatever. And so when you actually see it, you're like, this is so weird because it's so clear and so clean. And when you get out maybe 30 minutes outside of Northwest Arkansas, it is like incredibly silent and peaceful. So if you want that silence and peacefulness, going out to the mountains and enjoying the rivers, enjoying fishing, spending time with friends and family, cooking, like that is what it looks like everywhere in Northwest Arkansas and just on the outskirts of Northwest Arkansas. It is not hard to find that stuff. That is not just a one river that looks like this, like they all look like this. So if that's something that you're really concerned about, that you want to spend more time outdoors and enjoy the beauty of Arkansas or just the beauty of the world, Arkansas holds a real gem that a lot of people don't know about. And he is 100% right. Don't move here. But again, I know he's being facetious there, but again, it's a lot of people don't understand how beautiful it really is here. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you have not been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is, literally a package full of all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with a 120-page guide, literally a guide of all the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas. Education, systems, anything, all the cool things to do here. Comes with that guide. Plus, it comes with the 3-day itineraries, which I mentioned before, and it comes with postcards, everything you want to know about Northwest Arkansas, and it comes with a handy-dandy Northwest Arkansas coloring book. Do it for the coloring book. I mean, come on now. Anyways, it's a literal package, literally shipped right to your home. Enter your name and address below. I'll make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It is my favorite fuller F word. Free! So enter your information below and make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. All right, guys, I'll see you next one.